Okay, Instructor Martins, you are welcome, everyone. You are welcome, Grace. You're welcome, everyone. So I see Grace, uh, Adewoye, and Akiyemi Esther, Oyadele, Jessica, and Okonkwo, Christina Chinaza, and all. So you are welcome to class. If you can hear me, kindly indicate you can hear me.
I can hear
I
you.
can hear you, sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, Instructor Martins.
Okay, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me now? Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, I
Can you
can
hear me?
hear you. I can hear
Okay.
you. Good day, sir.
Today class, we are going to be talking about Excel, the
So, Instructor
continuation.
Martins, you can start. You can start.
So today class, we are going to be talking about Excel, the continuation from where we stopped from the previous class, if you're around at the previous class. So now the definition of Excel, you've been hearing the word Excel. Some of us, we installed the software and downloaded some of those tools. So what is Excel? Excel is pronounced as Excel. It is a spreadsheet program developed by what? Microsoft. So Microsoft is a company on its own that they do this your Windows software and so many things. They provide so many softwares. So it's developed by Microsoft. Excel organizes data in what? Columns and rows, and allow you to do what? Mathematical functions. It runs on Windows. Windows mean Windows laptop, the MacBook. It runs on MacBook, Mac OS. That is Mac OS means like your iPhone. You understand? Not your iPhone typically, but you understand your product. Your iPhone is an iOS, so that's a MacBook, an Apple product. So it works on your Apple product also. It works on your Android phone. We all know Android phone and iOS also. So the first version was released in where 1985 and has gone through several changes over the years. However, the main function is mostly remained the same. Excel is typically, so what are Excel used for? We hear the word Excel. Everybody wants to want to do it. Excel. What is it used for? Number one, to analyze what? To analyze data. It's used for analysis. When we talked about analysis in the other class, to analyze data. Number two, data entry. Data entry means when we get further in the class, we understand better. Data entry means imputing data. It's collecting those information. You are entering those data. So we'll talk about it. It means data entering. Also, what is Excel used for? Data management. To manage your accounting softwares. You can manage an organization accounting softwares, a payroll system. So other for the next thing, accounting, like I said, under data management, we also have accounting also. So it can be used for accounting. So after this course, if you have money, there are some online certificates that they do, like a professional certification. You can pay and write it, the exam. I think is it this accounting software. If I remember, I'll tell you. ICANN. Yes. So after the course, depends. If you are strong enough, you can take ICANN. So for accounting software, like your bank software, you can manage. Actually, typically, how the bank was created actually was through then we're using through Excel before they moved on to a mobile app and the rest. So it was typically Excel that was handling your bank in the 90s to I think some periods 2000s. So accounting, we also have we're using it for accounting, can access debits, credits, loans. So Excel is used for accounting. It's used for what? Budgeting. So when we say budgeting, the word budgeting, what does it mean? Typically when you say budgeting, like you're going to the market and you're budgeting that, or the organization actually is budgeting that we are going to have like a new laptop or a new iPad for each and everyone in this company. So you can actually use Excel for budgeting, because you have the total amount of people in those company through your Excel. Then you can analyze and you can fix in budgets for those people that want to give those computer. Also, budgeting examples can be like also, everybody know Christmas. Christmas is a big thing in a company, so they are sharing bag of rice, or maybe sharing stock to people, maybe the best workers. So using Excel, you can also create budget for the best workers in each department, or a budget for things we want to buy for the company, or how to improve the company spendings. So we also have for data analysis, like we talked about, you can use Excel to analyze data. So you can use Excel to analyze any type of data. So also we have to visualize and graph. So visualize, when I explained, meaning the things we see now. This thing, this full screen is a visualization. Everything you're seeing here is to visualize what you see. So Excel is used to visualize data, to show to the users those kind of data in form of what? In graphs, to visualize and graph. Also, like those people that studied statistics or mass comm or some of those courses, you should have heard of pie chart, bar chart. Yeah, so it's also used to graph. You can visualize and graph also. So in programming also, Excel is also used in programming. Like I told you, the first accounting softwares they used then, it was Excel that they used to write all those programs in your bank and the rest. I think Access Bank, some of all those banks, they used a state program before they migrated to a database. So also we have Excel can be used for financial modeling, also financial modeling and much more. So let's move on. Now, why use Excel? Why use Excel? It is okay. Before I move on to that, why we use the Excel. Okay. Let's move on. So why we use Excel? It is most important. It is the most popular spreadsheet program in the world. It's this popular spreadsheet program in the world. So don't be confused by the word spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are like softwares that you use in imputing, collecting data, and visualizing those data, doing mathematical functions. So when you hear the word spreadsheet, don't be confused. So Excel is a type of spreadsheet also. You understand? So it's a what? It's a spreadsheet program developed by what? Microsoft. So not only Excel, they have so many spreadsheets, but the name they call them spreadsheets. So those spreadsheets are what? Organize data in what? Rows and column, and allows us to do what? Mathematical functions. Not only mathematical functions, as you can see here, we can do so many things which I've explained. Programming, analysis, data entry, data management, accounting, and budgeting. So why use Excel? It is the most popular spreadsheet program in the world. So this Excel is the most popular programming language in the world. All organizations use Excel. If you are writing your ICANN exam, you will use Excel. It's Excel that is ICANN, pure ICANN. So it's Excel. If you are writing ICANN exam, it's Excel that will give you to use. So it's very popular. Everybody in the whole world, they use this program. Any organization you go, Excel, 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 and Excel. So also it is easy to learn and to get started with. So it's a easy spreadsheet to learn and to what? Get started with. So the skill ceiling is high. So the skill ceiling is high, which means that you can do more advanced things as you become better. So the skill ceiling is high. The skill sets, their job demands in the market are very high, and you can do more advanced things, like crazy advanced things, as you get so better at it. Like I told you, we can do programming. If you become so better, you can create an app like a mobile app, and it will be storing those information in where? In Excel. So you can see how powerful this Excel thing is. So you can do that. You can create a programming and the rest. So it can be used for accounting also, like we talked about. So it can be used with both work and in everyday life, such as to create what? Family budget. Like I told you, you can use it in everyday life to what? To create family budget. So we can use Excel in our everyday life to what? Create our family what? Budget. So also, okay, I think okay. Oh, okay, it's the comment, sorry. So also it has a huge community support. So what it means by huge community support, when you go to your Facebook and you type in Excel, when you have an issue like writing a program or writing an Excel workload you have been given from your organization, you can easily go to a group like an Excel group and ask that, hey, please, I'm stuck at this thing. How do I do this in Excel? I want to collect information from so thing. I was asked to do this computation in my organization. How do I go about it? I'm stuck here. I've been able to achieve this. So how do I continue? So that's what a huge community support means. Not only Facebook, you can go to Instagram, so many places, YouTube and the rest, and also search online. You will get response from people who will assist you. So it is continuously supported by Microsoft. Like I told you, Microsoft, they upgrade all these things every year. They spend billions of nairas on the software. So it's a software that can never die. So it is continuously supported by Microsoft. Every year there's a newer version. Microsoft supports so many things on it. Make sure it stands out as the best. So templates and framework can be reused by yourself and others, lowering creation costs. So templates and framework can be used by yourself and others, lowering creation costs. So what this mean now? For example, now you have a friend that owns a bank and he has built an Excel program that can run a bank computation, a bank function. You understand? That can run bank calculation, do minus, subtraction, know the total amount of users in that, the total amount of each person that the person has in that bank, and when the person remove his money, it knows the amount that has gone. So Excel also has that template that your friend has, that has that bank already. You can reuse it. What it means here, you can go and meet that person. Please, can you give me your template? That's your bank that you've created. That's your bank Excel you created. So when you meet that person, when the person gives you the software of that bank of that Excel created, you can use that Excel in your program. But what you need to do is that you have to modify it. You need to now change some things. You will not have to be storing some things the person already has. It will not be good. So you need to now change it and put it as your own. So that's what they mean by templates and framework can be reused by yourself and others, lowering what? Creation costs. So to create those programs now, you don't need to go and pay somebody that, please, I'm finding it difficult to add this kind of function in Excel. How much will it cost me? The person might just tell you that, oh, it costs you $100, $200, $2,000 to just do that function you want the person to do. So it will cost you a lot to do that function. So that's why you need to learn the function and go either to ask community support for help to do the, or you reuse somebody's template and framework. If anybody have any question concerning it, so we can move on. So there are some people who downloaded what do we call it? The other software I gave. What was the name? Who can remember? There's a software I sent to the group. You can just unmute your mic. And so for those that don't have a phone, also that's a spreadsheet program. You can use it. Google Sheet. Think nobody remembered. So people were
Google
complaining that
spreadsheet.
Google spreadsheet. So it's a spreadsheet you get. So it can do what mathematical function and the rest. So we can manage that for now till maybe further on you get a laptop or anything. So don't be bothered that, oh, I'm not using Excel. Don't worry. You are using Google Sheets, so it's still good. So now let's start with Excel. So everybody should open your Excel. Open your Excel application on your laptop or your mobile phone. Then those with Google Sheets, you can open yours. So if like 5 people have opened, you can just quickly indicate by raising up your hand so I can move by explaining what this stuff is. Okay, I think like 3 people. I need 2 more people so I can know that everyone is on track. Okay, I think I've gotten 5 people completed already. So we can move on, right? Okay, so I want to share my screen now so you can see. Okay, so my screen, I think you can see my screen now, right? Okay, please, you can drop your hand down, but if you can see my screen, just you can unmute your mic and comment so I will know. I share the screen on Excel, so I don't really know if it's okay. You can see the screen. Somebody's raising up his hand. Oh, you can just unmute your mic if you can see my screen.
No,
I
your
don't know if
screen is
you.
not showing. Okay,
Okay,
instructor, it's not showing.
okay, let me. Okay, yeah, so you can see my screen now. Okay,
Yes.
so in Excel, I want to explain this full thing now that we opened, right? So this is the main thing now. You've opened this full application. You need to understand what everything here does before you start using the application. So in Excel, as we can see from this region, please take note from this region. Are you seeing my mouse? Where my mouse is moving from this region? Hello, from this region. Please look at where my mouse is pointing. From this region, that I'm pointing at, from this region, are you seeing where I'm pointing at? From this region, okay, it's called a sheet. Not people like a sheet, they call it a sheet. So when you're asked in a company what that thing is called in interview or your ICANN exam, so this is called what? A sheet. So from that region I pointed at, from here to this place is called what? A sheet. It's like a notebook, but it's called a sheet in Excel. Please take note. So when they are asking you, it's called a sheet. So in any question you'll be going or any interview and they ask you, oh please, okay, do you know Excel? They might just ask you, what's this thing called? So this full thing is called what? A sheet. So now we also have this part. When you look at this part of the screen where I'm pointing at, this part, I'll point it again. This part that takes in all these many things here. So I'll point it for the last time. It's called a ribbon. The ribbon is IROBBON. Ribbon. So it's called a ribbon. I'm trying to zoom this. Okay, it doesn't want to zoom. So it's called what? A ribbon. This place is called what? A ribbon. So remember here it's called what? A sheet. Please take notes. Okay. So I'll start by explaining what the ribbon is. So we've heard about. Hello, did somebody wanted to say something? I heard a mic. Okay. So I will explain what a ribbon is. So please take notes. So the ribbon, I'm coming, trying to share my screen. I have a slide for it. So the ribbon is provides what? Shortcuts. This aspect, this place. Are you saying it? This place, remember, is a ribbon. So it provides what? Shortcuts to what? Excel command. So this place provide what? Shortcuts for us to do Excel command. A command. So now what is a command? A command is an action that allows you to what? Make something happen. Now you say come. You have a child and you say that child come is a command, right? So it's an action that allows what? Something to happen. So now if I press here, this place, right? Something is happening, right? Things are changing. So it's a command, right? So it's a command, right? So a ribbon, a ribbon provides what? Excel shortcuts or shortcuts or Excel what? Commands. So it provides commands, shortcuts. So now what is a command? Command is a action that allows you make something happen. I've clicked here now, something has happened. It's changing. Things are changing here. So these are commands. It makes something to happen or something to change. So this can, for example, be to insert what? A table. So you can insert a table. We can make something to change to insert a table, to change the front size. To insert a table, we all know what table is. Table is something like this, but I'm just explaining it to you. So we have something like table that you have like a tabular form. We can in this ribbon, we can what? Insert what? A table. As you can see here, right? We have what? Table, right? So we can insert a table. So we also have front size. Also, this command can also have, that's for example, you can change the front size. You can say, oh, you want this thing to be very big or small. So you can change the front size also. So we can say like this. So you can see it's getting bigger and bigger. So we can change. It's a command that allows us to what? Make something, an Excel command change. So or to change the color of what? We can change the color of something here, right? So that's what the ribbon does. So ribbon might look awkward and hard to understand at first. Normally it will look very hard or something for you to understand, but don't worry, it will become very easier to navigate, and when we start to use them more, you understand more better. So now I will explain every single thing in this ribbon now for you. Now in the ribbon part, we have what? The Excel launcher. That's this side, the Excel launcher. We have the Excel launcher here. Then we have what? The tabs. Here are called the tabs. Are you seeing this point? File. Are you seeing file? So you can save your file here, open a file, and also, so this aspect, this place, this line here is called what? The tab. Please take note, this line is called what? The tab. So what tab mean? When you are clicking, you get to see different section, different things. Are you seeing it? So this is called the tab. This particular aspect, this place here, just this place is called what? The tab.
Okay,
So we also have,
Instructor Martins. Instructor Martins. Instructor Martins.
okay, proceed.
Please, someone is going beyond our standard. I think someone joined without using his right name. So I want the persons to respond. The person's name is Fellow Jester, and I want you to
Okay.
respond or get kicked out. If you are here in this class, Fellow, please respond. Change your name and good. You can continue.
Okay, so I stopped at where this place, right? So I stop at the tabs. So these are called the tabs. Whenever you click on this, like you can see, there's formula, data, review. So they are all what? They are all tabs. They are all tabs there. So also we have what is called the group. So the group, as you can hear, group means group of things, right? So many things, Abi. Many things. Group, religious group, many group of people. So all these are called what? The groups. We can classify all these things as a group. We call them the group. Then also commands. These are commands. When you click on these sections, these are command. I'm clicking here now. Something is happening. It's a command. 20 is a command, right? Something is happening. I'm putting B. It's a command. So B means bold. I means italic. U means underline. So I'll try to explain some of these things. C means copy. C means cut, to cut something. For example, you type in something here and you press in that C and you press cut. It will it will cut. Then you can also click here and paste. It will come back. So here B means, like I told you, B means bold, to make something very bold. So if I remove this B now, it will become a normal standard. I hope you can see. So I won't explain. I can't explain everything here, but I'll just tell you here is what the commands. As you can see, there are various command, condition, wrap. But when we get to the course, we'll see more on those commands. So also insert has its own command, pictures, online, shape. You can add shape to it. As you can see, charts. But when we get to all those places, I'll explain more better. You can even create a website using Excel also. Remember I told you, okay. So also we have page layouts, colors, background, and so many things. Bring to front, bring to back. But I will explain all this to you. But these are commands. As you can see, when we are clicking on each tab, new things happen. We are seeing new things. So we can see calculate now. So there are many things you can see from web, from database. So this is a database, from text, from other source. We can import data from database, from other source to where our Excel. Remember, if you're in the first class, I told you about that. So many things. These are commands. It has so many commands. Same thing apply to your Google Sheet. You will see the same thing like this. So also we have what is called the app launcher. So we have the app launcher. Let me share my screen to you. So the app launcher, you need to understand this. I'm coming so I can share this screen to you. Okay. Yeah, I guess you can see the screen now. So we have the app launcher. So what does the app launcher do? As a developer, you need to understand this. Is very important because in your organization, some organization will not allow you. Please take note to use Excel. Not that they will not allow you to use Excel. You won't be using this normal Excel that came in your laptop. Big organization use what we call Office 365. Office 365. So Office 365 is a package. Let me see if I still got mine installed. Office 365. Okay, I don't have mine installed. Okay, I have mine installed. So Office 365 is a package, it's a application in that you can download in your desktop, I think your phone too, and your other this thing. But take note, they are not free software. They have
But I
Excel
don't
inside.
see
Uh,
your screen.
Okay, I think you have to check your network. I think that's from your own hand. Please, if you cannot see my screen, just indicate so I can know how many people that are not seeing the screen. Okay, I think everybody has seen the screen. So Office 365, like I repeated, the has a 9 dots. I will show you the Office 365. So for those of you that want to buy an Office 365 and be using, you can go online, download it yourself and pay for it. But take note, Office 365 is an application that comes with what? It comes with Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel. It comes with so many Microsoft Words platform inside just one application. But there's a but. Hello, okay. There's a but. There are many. There's a the only but there. The only but in that Office 365 is that it is not free of charge. You have to pay for it to use it. So why does company always tell you that please we will not be using the normal Excel on your laptop? You have to use Office 365. Is because that Office 365 will allow the company to collaborate with what data. Everybody, when you are logged in, they'll know that this user is from our organization and he should have access to what? So this document. So that's why we use Office 365. So if you are working in a company, you are not going to be the one to pay for an Office 365 account. The company will be the one to pay for your Office 365 account and give you what? When you log in with your normal company credentials, everything will work. So the company will know how to pay for the Office 365. So if you are working in an organization and you hear that, have you used Office 365? Can you use Office 365 in Excel? Tell them yes. So let me show you how the Office 365 look like so that when you go for an interview and they ask you, how is Office 365? You don't get so confused that how this Office 365 looks. Okay, maybe at the end of the class, I'll show you. Let me explain the other slide. So we have tabs, like I told you what tabs does. A tab is a menu with subdivision sorted into what groups. The tab allows user to quickly navigate between what options of menu. Like I told you, so many menu. These are tabs that allows you to what sort for so many menu that display different groups of functionality. So groups, like we explained, groups are sets of related command. The group are separated by thin vertical line. Like we saw, if you go to your Excel, you see a line at the Excel. So it's separated by a line. So the command are the button that you use to do action. Like we use that command now on text to copy text and to paste it, to cut that text and to paste it. Those are command, and also to make it big and bold, right? So those are command. So now let's have a look at the sheet, which we did already. Soon you'll be able to understand the relationship between ribbon and what? Sheet. So I'll teach you how to connect your ribbon and your sheet together to look very nice and to do some amazing things. So the sheet explained, like I explained to you, the sheet is a set of rows and column. If you looked at the sheet, we had rows and column. It forms the same pattern as we have the maths exercise book. Like in the maths exercise book, we have the rectangular box formed by pattern called what? Cells. Values can be typed to cells. Values can be both numbers and letters. So that is all for that. But let me share you something. Let me share you a screen and explain this box to you. These cells. Let me see if anyone grab it. Please, if you know what is rows and column, yeah, raise up your hand, or you can answer to me. Okay, so unmute your mic. Please tell us where is the rows here. This is a cell. We are trying to find a row here. Where is the row? So, somebody raise up his hand, and you
Alright.
could not answer. Okay, please, where is the row? From here to here is what?
Okay, these are the rows.
Okay, is this a row or this
Yes,
is a row? So what is
this is
this?
column.
So if I do like this, is what?
Roll and column.
Rows and column. So you're
Okay,
clicking on a cell together.
okay,
Cells.
okay. Yeah, good. So this one like this now, same thing. You agree that it's rows and columns.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So what if we come here to only this line? What do we agree with?
Rows.
Okay.
Rows.
Okay, let me test again. This line.
Columns.
Okay, columns. Yeah, perfect. So those are rows and columns. So these are called what? The cells. When you hear this, they are called cells. Please take notes. In ICANN, I think you see many of those questions. They ask, what are cells? So these small things, this box, they are called the cells. Are you seeing it? All these box here, they are called what? The cells. So when I ask you in the next class, where is this cell? You should be able to tell me. Okay, so can someone tell me, let me see if, because we don't really have any time left again, can someone tell me why we need to use Excel? Why we need to use Excel? Why do you need to use Excel? Why does company need to use Excel? For example, I have a small startup company now. So this is a question now. I have a small startup company, and the startup company has let's say we have 10 employees, and we want to be able to pay them salary. We want to know like if they are attending work, their time they came. Normally in your workplace, they are going to subtract if you come late. So how do we get to figure out why do we use Excel? So you're in a company now, you're a data analyst. So why do we need to use Excel? Somebody can raise up his hand and answer my question. Okay, you can. Okay. Then followed by the next person. Okay, so the first person, Mr.
Excel,
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Favor.
Proceed. Huh?
Good evening.
Okay,
So
good evening.
Excel helps you to be able to organize. Yeah, Excel helps you to be able to organize your data properly, and it has built-in functions that make your work to be faster.
Okay. So now we have a company now,
Hello.
a small startup company now. And now
Is
I'm
it that-
giving you I'm giving you a job. Yes, I'm asking you. So I'm giving you a job, or I'm asking everybody, I'm giving you a job in that startup company. Now, so we, as an data analyst, so we have a problem now. We need to know the amount of time these people, these 10 employees, they are coming to work. You understand? So what are you going to suggest to us? We need to know when the month end, like we need to pay them salary. So what do we use? And we can't employ a bank when you are a data analyst with us to do our work. So what do we use? Me, I'm confused. I don't know what we are going to use. Can you suggest? We employed you as a data analyst now in our company, and we don't know what to do. We are confused. I'm the manager. So I don't know currently what to do to solve that problem. So how do we solve the problem? Okay, somebody, okay, proceed,
You
Mr. Okene, followed by Mrs. Ogumbin or something. Sorry for the pronunciation. Okay, Mr. Okeke, you can proceed. Okay, hello, Mr. Okeke, you can proceed. Okay, I think maybe she has gone out of network. Okay, so does the next person that raised up this hand, you can proceed to the answering the question.
All right, good evening. So
Okay,
you
good
can
evening.
use Excel because Excel allows you to record your data and then for budgeting, like you explained earlier. So you can use Excel to record the data of the staffs and then, like you said, okay, you want to pay them salary. You can also use it for budgeting.
I'm not still buying the idea. You should be able to. I'm the manager now, Mr. Moses. Are you buying this idea? I'm the manager now. You should be able to explain to me, convince me why I should be able to use it. I'm the manager
Okay.
now. I'm still not convinced. I want to use it.
Good
So,
evening.
good evening.
Like your explanation, what is essay and why are we to use essay in our organization? One, to enhance flexibility and efficiency and
Okay.
adaptability to operation. So down to your question. Fine. You said how are you going to make use of Excel to
Yes.
record economy on which your employees are coming to work, right? That's your
Yes,
question.
exactly.
Good. First of all, like the previous place I worked before, we use Excel. And how
Okay.
they do it is they have a group chat in which each time you come to work, you you notice because that particular WhatsApp is general. Each time you come
Okay.
to work, you'll notice that I'm at work. Then we'll create sheets for each employee, your name, the
Okay.
month, the date in
Okay.
which you arrive to work and all that. So that at the end of the month, we'll have to mark how many times you were present at work and all
Okay.
that. So I think that's my suggestion. I don't know if it's
Okay.
okay by you.
So what
Thank
about the
you.
salary? I won't tell you if you are correct yet. What about the salary aspect? Does anyone have any idea? The salary, how do we pay people workers salary? Because now I only have one option. Now is either to go and pay a developer to create what an application or to hire a bank to be able to come to our company. But you as a data analyst, you're already there. What do you have to suggest for us? How do we handle payments? To know, oh,
Since
it's
we
already month end.
uh the same thing you do for um timing in which the employee came to work, you still have to create using your Excel to create their names, the payrolls, their amounts, the times in which they are late and all that, calculate their housing allowance and the rest. In order
Okay.
for you, you can still use your Excel to prepare that to get
Yeah,
the amount in which you are to pay your employees.
exactly. So you can
So
see now everybody, even the first person that answered, she was also correct. Everybody was correct. But I just wanted everybody to be sure that everybody gets why we are using this thing and why it's working. I hope if anybody didn't get what she explained, please just indicate because you need to get it before we move. We don't have any time left again. Please quickly indicate if you didn't understand the explanation of why we use this. So you can see now, I guess everybody understand why we use it. You can see now Excel is used everywhere. We can use it in every single thing. Both everything it makes the work very easy, both accounting software and so much more. So when we get to the next class, we'll start working on prepare yourself. We're going to be working more on practicals. I love practicals than many theories. So, thank you for today, Mr. Moses. You can proceed.
Okay. Good day, everyone. And I'm Mr. Moses, and you all know me. So I have take time to reduce the people in the group chat. And please, once you leave here, kindly indicate with your full name that you were present. Like you use your full name without any statement. Use your full name, indicate that full name will indicate your presence so that I will know those people I will remove from the group chat. I believe you all hear me clearly.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So that I want us to have this kind of relationship and friendly interaction. I don't want an intruder. Those people who decide not to attend the class or decide not to follow the guidelines is an intruder. So please, okay. So we are done for today. I believe I want to hear from each and every one of you. How was the class today? Starting from uh, Grace. Starting from Grace, how was the class today? Grace, is Grace still around?
Okay.
I'm
The
not
class
ma,
was
I'm sir.
awesome, and I really enjoyed the class. So
Okay, nice one from you. Adewumi.
yes, I'm speaking, ma.
I said I'm not ma, I'm sir.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm around. I'm speaking.
I know. Adewumi,
Oh, sorry, sir.
Adewumi, can you unmute your mic and speak?
The class was awesome and it was very, very educative.
No
So I
problem.
really
I've heard
enjoyed
you.
it and I
I've
learned
heard you.
so
So
much.
Adewumi,
Thank you.
okay. The next person,
Is it Adewi?
Adewuyi.
Okay.
Adewuyi.
And the class was
Okay. Hello. Okay.
like
Sorry,
Adewi, right?
Yes, Adewuyi.
The class was awesome,
Okay,
and
sir.
we are moving to the practical aspect. I think he's flowing with the class.
Okay,
Thank
with
you.
with this class, does it meet your standard?
Yes, 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 ma'am.
And you feel that going forward, you will gain something from this class?
Yes, yes, yes. Definitely.
No
Thank you.
problem. Favor, I think Akere
Favor
Jola.
Akeredolu.
Yeah,
Yes. Good evening. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for this opportunity once again. I was able to understand what an Excel is, when Excel was founded, and how to use Excel. Basically, the foundational classes, like what a ribbon is a cell and a spreadsheet. So I'm looking forward to the next class.
Okay, okay. Thank you for
The class was
your
awesome.
insightful response.
Thank you
So
so much.
does this class meet your standard, and does it really do you see sense in this class or in this training? Hello. Okay, I think we have lost her. We are lost in.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. Hello. Hello.
I can hear you.
I said yes. I said it's a 10 over 10 for now.
Yeah, I ask you a question that if it meets your standard.
Yes, yes, it does. Yes, it
Okay,
does.
okay. You can
Thank you.
unmute your mic. Mr. Ogungbemi. Mr. Ogungbemi.
Ogunwemi Angeloluwa.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay.
Good
Good evening.
evening.
Sorry. Adeyodele, please mute your mic. I think the person I'm trying to call this.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir. Um, I'm actually happy to be here, and so far, I've been flowing with the class. But basically, I know this is gonna be. I know this class particularly will be foundational. So there are things that I'm actually familiar with, but not still bad. Still learning one or two from it. So I'm actually happy to be here.
Okay. Uh, I want to ask you a question. Like,
All right.
what have you learned in Excel? What do you think you have learned up to from the range to the range you have learned up to? Okay, so that I will know.
Well, I don't know. I think I've learned it to the point where I could actually use a pivot table, to perform some basic operations like, some to
Okay.
concatenate things like VLOOKUP and all of that. But
Okay.
I
Okay, VLOOKUP. Okay, continue.
yeah. So something I've learned, you know, for a while, but because there was no practice, there was no practical experience and all of that. So somehow these things probably leaves you and all of that. So
Okay, have you learned about what if analysis?
what if? What if? Yeah, I've actually come across, yeah, what if or if analysis itself.
No, what if analysis.
No, no, no,
What
no. I don't think I've heard about that.
have you heard about Go Seek?
No, 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 no.
Have you heard about Table?
Table. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Have you heard about scenarios?
No, exactly. No, sir.
Have you worked about VBA,
VBA and Mark something.
macro?
Well, I've heard about, yeah, I've heard about them, but I've not been able to use them so far. So,
Have you learned about database in Excel? And you can
no,
create the
exactly.
basic
Thing is,
input.
these things that you're mentioning, my knowledge is not that advanced in it yet. Like, I don't have knowledge of what you're saying, but let's just say my knowledge on Excel should be around, somewhere between intermediary and a beginner also.
Okay, kudos to you guys. I think you have to learn. Yeah, you have to learn. Stay calm, stay calm, and follow instruction. Okay, you will learn. Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Uh, you can mute. You can mute. So, the lady that was speaking before this guy can unmute and speak now. Okay. I want to
All
hear
right,
from.
good evening.
Good
The class
evening.
has been insightful so far, and I've been learning. I've been learning.
Uh, th- I, I I believe you are finding it interesting, though.
Of course, yes, I am.
But do you think that we can give you the required knowledge you seek for?
Yes, so far, I think this is the right place for me. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, no
thank you.
problem. So, okay, to the next person, OKK Kinika. Can you unmute your mic and speak?
Good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Um, yeah, I really want to say thank you for this opportunity. The class has been awesome, and I've been able to gather a few knowledge of the one of a Sunday and today. Talk about make me understand more of data analysis, the definition, and how you can source for the type of data, structure and unstructured, and getting to know this app launcher, Office 365. It's another big role to me. At least I've gotten this knowledge. I've never heard of it, to be sincere, but this is my first time, and class has been good. I believe I'll get what I
Okay,
want.
okay, good. Office 365 is the latest Microsoft software. Okay.
All
I
right.
think we have large cloud based, which data
Okay.
is being stored, and it's mostly used in big organizations. I think currently
Okay.
is the latest. Okay.
Yes.
Is the latest. So okay, you can mute your mic. Okay, you can mute your mic.
All right. Thank you.
Adeyini Samuel, you can mute and speak. So I would like to hear from you.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. You're
Good
welcome to
evening.
this class.
So, I really have a lot of issue with my network today. I couldn't hear very well. In fact, this one I just said a day. It was very prolonged before I really get it. Sorry, please. I did not really follow the class like that. I was trying to join so that it will get clearer, but it's not getting clearer very well. But I really enjoyed the class. The previous one, I watched the last video you posted on Sunday.
Okay, did you find it interesting? And do you think that we can able to deliver well?
Yes, 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 yes. That was very fine.
Okay. I I just
Thank you,
I
sir.
just want us to make sure we flow along and also attend class regularly.
Yes, I will try and reward this one maybe tomorrow if my network is good.
It's fine. We
Okay,
need the best, and we have produced the best. Okay.
okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, for you.
Thank you, sir.
And I think favor highway. Ayawi.
Right, good evening, everyone.
You are welcome.
Okay, I sincerely apologize for joining late. That's because I was trying to sort out some things with network. I would say that this class is going to be great for me because
Okay.
from even the little time I've spent here, it's looking like something good. So I believe that the more I stay present and attend classes, I'll get a lot of things from my own end.
Oh, okay. I think your statement. I think your statement it has drawn me. Okay, has drawn my attention. Okay. I think you just joined in the first
Yeah,
time.
I joined earlier, but I left, and then I decided had to join again.
Why did you left? I need the reasons.
Okay, I said earlier that I was having network issues, so I needed to get that sorted.
And you said the class draw your attention.
The class,
The training, yeah.
like I don't get. You said I said what?
I said you said this training drawed your attention.
Okay. Yes, so before now I do not know a lot of things concerning Excel, though I have just basic knowledge on it, but I really needed so even the basic knowledge I needed to understand a lot of things well so as to use it well. So I think that the class is great. From the little time I have spent, it's great, even the practical aspect, and I believe the more I stay, I will get a lot of things from my own end.
Good. So, Akiyemi Esther, please can you unmute your mic and speak? We would like to hear from you. Akiyemi Esther. Okay. Joseph Oimode.
Ayimode Joseph.
Imode.
Yeah, I would say the class so far has been very educative and informative, which today we learn about the basics and it's really educative.
I hope this meets to your requirements.
Yes, yes, definitely. That's why we are here to learn. So, because I don't have any idea, let me see from scratch, but gradually I'm learning.
Good. It's fine. As soon as okay, as times goes on, but
Yeah,
the main goal is for you to be in class regularly. I believe
sure.
s- I believe you read the instruction, the rules before joining.
Yes, yes, I read through everything.
Good. So I can hear me, Esther. Can you speak now?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. So far, the class has been a wonderful one, and I'm glad, like, it added more to the knowledge I have on Excel. So it has been a good one so far.
Uh, do you think that we achieve a lot from this class?
Yes. The gradual process, so we are moving. So it's a good one.
Okay, it's a gradual process. Thank you. You can mute your mic. And please, next time when you are joining, please don't stay in a crowded environment. Esther, please note to everyone when you are joining, don't stay in a crowded environment. So, Emmanuel, I think you have been complaining a lot. You have to check your network or you have to check you are having issues, okay? I think you are having issues. Um, Jessica, wow, Jessica, today is your first time joining, right? Okay, Jessica has left. Uh, So Rukaya, hello Rukaya. Can you
Yes.
can
Good
you
evening.
unmute your mic and speak? You're welcome.
Uh, okay. Good evening, guys. Thank you. Um. Okay, the class has been interesting so far. Today, I literally joined late, and the network pushed me out, but so I was not able to get the first part of the class, but I still get I was able to get the last part. Well, I will try and go through the video on YouTube to check the first discussions. But so far it's been nice